Amina had always sensed something special about her family, the Rahis, who were known across the lands as the guardians of the night sky. Every night, her grandmother would sit by the fire, whispering tales of stars and constellations, of worlds hidden beyond the clouds. Amina loved these stories, but she could never have imagined that one day, she would hold a place in them. One night, under a new moon, Amina sat alone by the river, watching her reflection shimmer under the starlight. She reached out her hand, and to her amazement, the stars above her seemed to tremble. A bright, shining star drifted down from the sky and hovered just above her palm, warm and pulsing with energy. It was in that moment that she realized her gift. Amina had the power to summon stars. A few weeks after discovering her gift, Amina noticed a change in the village. The nights grew darker and colder, the stars fewer each evening. Her grandmother, noticing Amina's worried glances, took her aside and explained that this was a trial every guardian must face. But she looked troubled, revealing that it was not meant to happen for many years yet. One evening, a chill like none Amina had ever felt descended upon the village, and for the first time, there were no stars. The people gathered in fear, murmuring that the skies were forsaking them. Amina felt a tug deep in her heart. The stars had scattered, lost across the heavens, and somehow, she knew it was up to her to bring them back. Before she set off, Amina's mother placed a small pendant around her neck, a silver crescent moon, symbolizing her family's duty. "Remember, Amina," her mother whispered, "a guardian must be brave and selfless. This journey will not be easy, but we believe in you." Amina ventured out under the dark sky, clutching the pendant for courage. She walked until she came to the edge of the village, where a shadowy figure awaited her. It was her first celestial trial, a spirit of the night, who looked both kind and ancient, with eyes like the deepest wells. The spirit told her she would face riddles and tests along her way, and only when she passed them could she collect each of the lost stars. The spirit's voice echoed like distant thunder as it posed the first riddle: what shines bright without a flame, is high yet doesn't rain, guides lost souls without a sound, and rests within the heavens found? Amina thought carefully, her mind racing as she looked to the dark sky. After a few moments, she whispered, "A star." The spirit nodded and handed her a glowing orb, the first of many stars she would need to gather. She held it close, feeling its warmth spread through her fingertips, knowing that this was only the beginning of a long and challenging journey. As she continued her journey, Amina encountered another spirit, who tested her understanding of family honor. The spirit asked her to name what her family valued most, and without hesitation, she replied, "The night sky and the light it brings to others." The spirit smiled, impressed by her answer, and granted her another star. With each star she reclaimed, Amina learned more about her family's legacy. She understood that her duty was not only to restore the stars but to preserve the honor of her family and their bond with the night. In these chapters, Amina travels deeper into the night realm and encounters spirits representing the constellations, who impart wisdom on courage, patience, and empathy. Each constellation holds a story of its own, a tale of bravery, kindness, or wisdom that Amina must understand to earn their stars. Amina meets the Great Bear, a constellation known for its strength and resilience. The bear challenges her to lift a great stone, but Amina learns that true strength isn't always physical. She shows strength of heart by helping a small creature along her path, earning the bear's star. The owl spirit, guardian of wisdom, presents her with a riddle that only one who understands the value of silence can solve. Amina learns the importance of listening over speaking, earning another star. The dove spirit teaches her the power of compassion, asking Amina to heal a wounded night creature as her trial. This shows her that true guardians are protectors of all creatures, big and small. The lion spirit tests her bravery by sending her into a dark forest. Amina conquers her fear and faces the unknown, earning another star. The spirit of the scales teaches her about fairness and balance, challenging Amina to resolve a conflict between two quarrelsome spirits. She learns the value of mediation and fairness, adding yet another star to her growing collection. In this arc, Amina encounters spirits of her ancestors who once served as guardians. Each ancestor shares their story, revealing their unique challenges and sacrifices. Amina learns that being a guardian means carrying on a legacy, not for glory, but for the well-being of the world. Each ancestor she meets sacrificed something personal to uphold the guardianship. One gave up their chance at a peaceful life, another let go of earthly ambitions, and yet another sacrificed to bond with someone dear. Amina begins to understand that the role requires putting the world of oneself. As Amina collects stars from her ancestors, she feels the weight of their expectations. Her doubts grow, and she wonders if she's truly worthy. But with each encounter, she gains a deeper understanding of her family's honor and dedication, restoring her faith in herself. In this middle arc, Amina faces trials that reveal her inner strengths and weaknesses. Celestial beings representing aspects of the self, such as courage, humility, and empathy, challenge her to confront her fears, ambitions, and insecurities. Amina encounters the spirit of shadows, who forces her to face her deepest fears. Through these trials, she learns that fear doesn't have to control her, it can be a source of strength if she understands it. Amina meets the spirit of humility, who shows her how even the most powerful guardians are small parts of a larger universe. This humbles her, teaching her to appreciate her role without pride. A spirit tests her empathy by disguising itself as a lost child. Only by showing kindness and compassion does Amina realize the child's true form and win their star. As Amina continues, she begins to see the sky subtly change. The stars she's collected have started to appear faintly, and her village gains a soft glow at night. She feels motivated, knowing her journey is making a difference, but she faces her toughest trials yet. Long and grueling tests challenge her physical and mental stamina. Amina begins to feel the weight of her journey, nearly giving up, but she recalls the tales her grandmother told and finds renewed strength. A spirit of doubt appears, whispering to Amina that her efforts may be in vain. Overcoming this trial helps her solidify her purpose and trust in herself. Amina is granted a vision of her village, now slightly illuminated by the stars she's gathered. This vision gives her hope and reminds her of the family and community she is protecting. Amina encounters spirits who represent each of the planets. They teach her about different virtues and trials related to their unique characteristics. Spirits of Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus teach her lessons on wisdom, patience, and perseverance. Each star is harder to earn, and the tests require her to remember and apply everything she has learned so far. Venus, Mars, and Mercury spirits bring trials of love, conflict, and communication. She learns that being a guardian involves love and courage even in times of conflict, teaching her how to communicate clearly and assertively. These chapters see Amina challenged by the moon, who represents her deepest emotions, and the sun, who represents her ultimate potential and strength. The moon spirit reveals Amina's insecurities and doubts, helping her to confront and accept them. Only by embracing her full self can she reclaim the stars linked to her heart and emotions. The sun tests her in the final stages of her journey. The trials here are the hardest and require sacrifice, resilience, and love. Amina realizes that she would willingly give everything to restore the sky for her people. In the final arc, Amina returns to her village, bearing all the stars she has gathered. She ascends a mountain where she must release each star back into the sky, a moment both beautiful and bittersweet. Amina places each star carefully in the night sky, knowing they'll guide and protect her village. As she lets go of each star, she feels a part of herself connected to the heavens. With the sky fully restored, Amina returns home to her family and village as a true guardian. They celebrate her bravery and honor, and she realizes that her journey has only just begun. Though the stars are safe for now, she knows the guardianship will continue in her family line, as it always has.
For more interesting story like this one, don't forget to book the like button on this one and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.